suck. It's because I gave up a pick and then a touchdown.
We'll see Ben Roethlisberger and the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on Baker Mayfield and the Cleveland Browns.
We're at the confluence of the Ohio, Allegheny, and Monongahela Rivers at Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, PA. Moments ago, a scene that's played here since 2004. Big Ben Roethlisberger greeted by this sold-out Heinz Field crowd. His Steelers getting set to match up with the Cleveland Browns.
Come on, get that. Seriously? He freaking picked that? Ugh. What the fuck, guys?
The wait is finally over. Brandon Gaud and Charles Davis here on the start of a new NFL season, and we kick it off with a bang on Thursday night.
What's interesting about these Thursday night games is oftentimes we hear people say, is it really fair for players to play on Thursday night? But what did we hear from both of these teams going into this one? How excited they were to have the spotlight on their teams, their franchises, the rest of the league watching them go at it.
With fall around the corner,
he could have made that with 65.
America, and we're underway on EA Sports. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Oklahoma product, Baker Mayfield, trotting out there now with the rest of this Browns offense.
And he's a guy who plays with a lot of emotion. He's learned how to channel it really positively because when he throws the football downfield and makes a big play, he'll be the first guy downfield to celebrate with you. But also, when his team needs that confidence, when they need that jolt, they turn to him, and he's ready to provide it.
Carry for Nick Chubb.
God damn it.
Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down. Mayfield looks to throw. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down, Cleveland, Mayfield to Beckham.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl.
Went through and did all my formations. So
against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you make curl a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion.
Already?
And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Coming right, this is Chubb on the toss. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Come
on. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels. Because
oh my gosh, what a terrible throw.
He breaks through,
he dropped it.
Nothing but room to run.
Oh, come on.
He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Can't come back like that.
And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route,
what a
and he breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball.
Exactly right. You have a guy who has some precision in throwing the football because of the timing of the route.
Up to make the play defensively, Tre'Davious White. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun, and they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively.
Oh, hang on to that. You had a touchdown.
Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow he will muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Man, probably just
play fake. Mayfield.
Fuck. Hit the cross. Or the fucking upright.
This is going to be caught along the
God
sidelines.
damn it.
Probably shouldn't have been caught. He's going to lose
Kendrick
yardage there.
Bourne dropped the touchdown, then I missed the field goal. to end the half. Get the ball first, so that would have put me
And the Browns are out to a 3-0
that much
lead.
closer. I'm down 7.
Well, all offseason, probably a lot of thought goes into that first drive of week 1. They didn't get the touchdown, but at least they got something.
And what I like about it is that they didn't overthink it, because you're exactly right. A lot goes into the offseason, the preseason, to get to that first drive of the regular season. They went right downfield, mission accomplished, points on the board.
Here are the Steelers making their way out, and with their longtime starter, Ben Roethlisberger, leading the way.
And what a career we've seen from Ben Roethlisberger.
They'd be rolling out Big Ben in there, too.
Tough, durable, strong in the pocket, great leader, a guy who stands in and throws it downfield.
Can you ever get a toss play to work?
Game, the ability to get the ball out of his hands quickly,
Yeah, I can.
and let his guys do work.
I have better luck in this game than I have ever.
God, my luck is even worse in this game. It wasn't good in the last one.
Najee Harris. And he will lose yardage and be
Is
backed
that
up to the 24. He'll
yeah.
lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, he was in this last year.
Harris going to get it again on 2nd
Pats
down.
played against him.
And
I remember seeing his name against
about
him.
the 27-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. He'll have a first down past the 40, and he takes it all the way up to the 47. It's a gain of 20 and picking up the first. When you give up points on the opening drive, in this case a field goal, you'd hate to go 3 and out. They avoid that.
What a hit by Barmore.
Walking that fine line mentally, too, as a coach, isn't it? Because you want to emphasize to your team exactly what you said. All right, we gave up a field goal. Let's go back and at least equal that gap.
Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked up by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And he takes this one
Something's
back
never
into
changed.
the end zone.
Derwin, what the fuck are you doing just standing there? I click on him to frickin' tackle him, and he didn't do anything.
That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Rosas good with the extra point, and the lead grows to 10-0.
Gilmore's in the zone. I didn't even notice
Heck of a
that.
play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way
Uche's
into the
hurt
end
now.
zone
What the
for the
fuck?
touchdown. This will be brought
Everyone's
out
getting
from the
hurt.
middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he
Oh,
gone
and
down
one
to a knee, maybe
awesome.
a yard shy of there at the 24. Getting set to go again, Ben Roethlisberger marches onto the field. And he'll need to put that interception out of his mind quickly, because between the field goal and the pick six, they're already looking up at a 2-score
There's some
differential.
good
And isn't it
defense,
interesting
guys.
that a lot of the time when we talk about having a short memory,
Bruce Sternum.
we say that's a defensive back, right? Get beat for a touchdown pass, throw it out. Quarterbacks have to do the same thing. They make a mistake, come back and be the best quarterback you were before.
Did I not realize that Mostert got hurt, too? I guess I didn't see that.
Second down and 8.
Are you kidding me?
Carry
How
for Kenyon Drake.
rolls out and then a dude comes wide open.
Out of bounds, right at the 40.
Fucking Rashad Bateman.
Uh-oh.
This is fucking ridiculous.
Ed Oliver. What the hell?
Oh, come on, guys, get him.
Where's Mostert? Did I get rid of him? No. Did I? If I did, I didn't mean to. Fuck. Did the computer do something stupid for me? God damn it. Come on. He's not even, he's nowhere to be found.
13.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger.
Down 2 scores now.
And he's got it. Got his man on the end round. Complete.
They will stop Lamar from running, but can't stop his fucking throw.
45. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 43. Here's Roethlisberger. He'll take a shot for the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Play action. Now Roethlisberger. His throw incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Again, it's Roethlisberger. And they get to him with the pressure as Roethlisberger goes down. The number 1 pick, Myles Garrett, coming in to drop him. On 4th down, here's Presley Harvin on to punt.
I forgot how to play, apparently.
And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that,
yeah,
right?
He said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. Able to break the tackle, but then quickly brought down just outside of the 5. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. On 2nd
Pass
and 9,
interference.
Mayfield. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. On 3rd down, Mayfield. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And he'll be marked down at the 2-yard line.
Oh, what the fuck was that?
Such a costly
still almost caught it with my other guy.
Six, but now
It's a terrible throw, man.
On the door for a touchdown.
And I never want to get on any team for being aggressive because that's part of what their makeup is, and oftentimes it's successful. But in this case, you've got to be selective about it and make
pushing and finding his way in for a Steeler touchdown.
Oh, that's a sack.
Najee Harris taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Steelers are able to make this a close game again. And now Big Ben will lead the Steelers up to go for 2. They're going to run it with Harris. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion.
Come on, Jonnu.
Cut this deficit down a little bit further.
9 of 22. Yikes. Johnny Smith keeps fucking dropping
for the touchdown.
Throwing the picks.
This fielded right at the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not
Pick
by
6?
much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Thankfully. Bad as
but they threw it. They did throw a touchdown on the ensuing drive.
And Charles,
and I'm only getting field goals. I only have 1 touchdown.
A division rival in week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, That's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down
the
stretch.
Oh, man, did he just fucking level my guy.
We're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Holy crap.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
Get him, Winnie. Nice. 3 sacks
from just
for
shy of
Winovich.
midfield. Mayfield.
Maybe that'll help with the
passing
yards. Get him back under 200.
The Browns' passing game finding its stride. They've got another first down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no
Come
pressure,
on, are you freaking kidding me?
Because find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long.
I had him 10 yards short. No, I had him 10 yards short of the first down. He fucking broke a tackle. Stiff-armed him. Like he had him wrapped.
They dropped the defensive end out, and he
Freaking
ended up with
Sammy
an interception
Watkins.
in that game in Super Bowl 50.
It was a
Maybe
36
some sort of scheme like that to try
yard
to get
catch.
more pressure at the passer.
After catching it 5 yards
remain
downfield.
for 2nd down.
And I had a whole bunch of other guys that didn't even fucking help tackle.
First carry now for Kareem Hunt.
Come on, guys.
6 yards.
God, I would have held him to a fucking punt.
Chuck goes out in an injury and
Excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive going right here.
Takes off.
On the run, this is Hunt. And he can only manage to get
well,
a couple.
blowing 3 guys
2nd
even
and 8
worse
coming
than
up.
Chubb.
Certainly a nice
That's
job
what I mean,
there by the
taking off.
defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And with a flag down, he goes
Forced the punt
down.
after all.
So they're able to sack him. Now the
No,
penalty looks
I
like
lied.
it
They're going to go
could
for a
be. Let's
60-yard
find out.
fucking field goal.
Nice.
So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
So following the holding call, what can they do
He
here?
fucking
on
got
3rd
it.
and
He
long?
could have kicked that from like 70 yards
Now
away.
a screen here to Hunt.
He still was halfway up the goalpost when I went through.
Just inside the 25-yard line.
Jesus Christ. I mean, he's got the wind with him, but still. Now I'm back down 14 fucking points.
Rosa's kick is good. And it's now 13-8.
I think I have him stopped, and then I don't.
Able to add on to their lead.
And that's
I guess
exactly
I'm
what you're
doing what I
looking
said
to
I
do.
was going to
Maneuver
do, and
yourself
I'm
into
stingy
range. That way, if your drive
defense.
stalls
Giving
out,
up
you're able to
2
get something
field
out
goals.
of it.
It's just
And they
like
do
giving
so
up a pick
right
6
there.
also.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Here comes Ben Roethlisberger and the Steeler offense back onto the field. He's got to dig deep here, doesn't he? Team's losing. He's not playing well either.
And they always tell you, don't press. You'll make things a little bit worse. But in this particular situation, you try and heighten your play a little bit. So far, he's thrown 1 interception. He wants to balance that off with at least 1 touchdown pass in order to get his team back moving forward.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. To throw here, Roethlisberger. Open man right side is Smith-Schuster, complete. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a
Now
lot of
Devontae
yards
Adams is
after
hurt.
the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
He's got a man open.
Anyone gonna
It's Chase
fucking stay
Claypool.
healthy?
And he will have a Steelers first down as he's
I
able
forgot
to
to
get
look.
8 yards there on 3rd and 5. Now a first down carry for Harris. And he'll get this out past the 45 to the 47. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. Roethlisberger.
fuck kind of throw is that?
Right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little
Hang on to
bit
that,
too
Harry.
much, trying
God
to get
damn
out
it.
to his receiver.
Hit the wrong
Ends up
button.
falling to
Ankle
the ground,
bruise.
incomplete.
Steelers on third down.
Yeah.
They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Now it's Roethlisberger. And that is incomplete.
And I got hit as I threw.
He had a
Fucking
defender
throw a
right
pick.
there with him to force that to
Oh
the
my
ground.
gosh.
And 4th down now coming up.
I'll tell you what, these last couple of drives, much better from a defensive
win this
perspective.
game.
They gave up a touchdown on the opening drive, and then after forcing a punt on their last possession, it looks like they're going to get the football back again.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They're going on 4th down. It's Roethlisberger. Right side, Claypool's got it. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
Put me on a frickin' guy 15 yards downfield. And then there's a dude right on him.
Quickly to the flat. And he's
I don't understand why the fuck it does that.
Good gain of 9 on first down.
Not the dude covering him.
And just a yard to go here on 2nd down. They go play action with Roethlisberger. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Pullback.
And the Steelers on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
No. Fuck you, Jackson. Should have fucking fumbled that.
They snap it at 1. Now it's Roethlisberger. As he throws there, incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Here's Roethlisberger. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Another touchdown.
So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here at 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive
why my
in order to
fucking
finish
pass
this one
defense is
off.
so bad.
And that is incomplete.
That's a good job there.
I wasn't even
creating the
passing on a
contact to
fucking
force
run
the
play,
incompletion.
which
And
I
now
can't
since
complain
it's
about,
slowed down,
the
that
run
should
defense
set
has
up
been
a field
good.
goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3.
My run defense always sucks in the red zone. All of a sudden they get a giant gaping hole.
That helps him inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Beckham and the Browns set to take over again. 2nd quarter here, he has only 1 catch, but they have the lead. You got to think, though, he's going to be more involved at some point.
That's what you would expect, but sometimes what defenses do to take away a player of his magnitude, it costs them in other areas. And right now, with them losing, they may have to change their focus.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. They tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember,
I will absolutely hate it if I can't beat them, but still hold them under 200 yards passing.
Not a skill most of them possess that allows
now you make a nice catch.
Yeah,
that would suck.
First down, Harris.
Get the hard one.
Taken down at the 34.
It doesn't matter. I mean, at least the other way, if you win, you still get something for winning.
Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
On 2nd and 9, Roethlisberger got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A great play there with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Steelers on just 2 plays have taken the lead.
Alright, got the lead for the first time.
And the lead is up to 5.
I started off with the lead.
Touchdown pass gets him 6.
And this scored a touchdown and haven't had it since.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
It's the play of Washington.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Baker Mayfield leads the offense out for their next possession. He's likely still kicking himself from the interception last drive that wound up leading to a go-ahead score.
And he's going to assume all that came with that one, all right? That's all on him.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And they'll be at the 18-yard line. Great field position here in the red zone. And that one quickly went from a big play for the offense. I thought he might go the distance to a big play for the defense.
One of my guys get it. One of the linemen that was getting blocked went and picked it up.
They're going to take a look at this just to make sure.
That was overturned. I figured he was pretty sure he was down.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
Oh, come on, guys. I swear to God, if he gets a fucking 75 yards now,
at the half, we'll
pissed.
hand things off to Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have scores from earlier today, plus a look ahead as well, so you won't want to miss that. A lot going on here in Week 1. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down.
Fumble. Ah. Got it.
Incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The
should have
protection
been
was that good.
Return touchdown, but kept bouncing.
The coverage downfield, equally good.
He went out of bounds with it.
A 7-yard return following a punt of 45 yards. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Here again comes Juju Smith-Schuster and the Steelers. He hasn't had his usual star-studded performance so far, but still the 2nd quarter, and they're still up on the scoreboard.
Not gonna have
and
enough
sometimes
time.
even as a decoy, you can have a big impact on the game, and that's what we've seen thus far. They're still able to get it done. They found other ways. They haven't had to utilize him as a top priority just yet.
Oh my gosh, Jonnu Smith just fumbled. Are you freaking kidding me?
Here?
What the fuck?
Drake will start the drive on the ground. And they take him down, losing yardage back
All
at
this
the
freaking
27.
hard work.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense. A little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
Still freaking throwing the ball, too.
On 2nd and 11
2
now.
minutes left. They're up 14.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. As the stoppage will come with a little
also,
under a
Lamar's not
minute
an
to
X
go
factor.
in this first half.
Really? He lost it, huh?
It's just a superstar. Cool. Come on, guys. Well, there goes all my fucking rushing defense stats.
From midfield
3rd
now,
touchdown
here's
for Dobbins.
Roethlisberger. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard
Fucking
or 2
ridiculous.
shy of the 30. And they're going to speed things up here. Throwing now, Roethlisberger on 1st down. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over.
And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Miles Garrett, his 2nd sack of the night.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo.
Oh my God.
Very man.
Another pick. Marcus Peters. Fucking just went and jumped over Devontae Adams.
So the sack, and now a 3rd and long situation for the Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger. Now Roethlisberger to throw. Throw left side, taken in by Claypool. Now a signal and a timeout call, as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They'll try and throw for it with Roethlisberger. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And the Browns are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Quite a decision there on 4th down. They didn't just want the first. They wanted 6 points. And following the interception, they're going to come away with neither.
And that's too bad, partner, because they really went for it on that one, right? Because I think in their mind, sometimes the illogical play is a logical play. But in this case, they were wrong.
We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Taking it about the 1. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Getting set to go again, Ben Roethlisberger heading back out there. And he's had some time to chew on that interception he threw on his last drive back in the first half.
Well, normally we say, want to get him right back out on the field and play again, right? But as you mentioned, had the halftime, had to stew about it a little bit. Maybe he'll have a chance to relax a little, kind of laugh and chuckle and let it go.
He'll hope to respond positively here to start the 3rd quarter. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Now Roethlisberger. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. A Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards.
It is fun to watch the big man work the middle of the field. How about that post route there? Did an excellent job of getting his head around to look the football in and gain significant yardage.
And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. 43 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Second down and 3. From the gun. It's Drake. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Pick after getting
so here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Roethlisberger to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
Well, maybe they made the right decision.
Nice job there, quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake at the line of scrimmage, got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride, and he was able to run free after the catch.
Play action. It's Roethlisberger. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the Browns are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position he wanted to be in, coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
I think if you threw a throw to a guy running on the back of the end zone, a high throw, that a guy in the mid-end zone wouldn't be able to jump up and pick it up.
When you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling.
I can't even do the high throws anymore.
He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Every time I push L1 to do high throw, Mac Jones is weird. Like
finding some room at midfield. And finally marked down at the 42-yard line. 24 yards the gain there. Another first down as well. If they're going to try to complete this comeback, they need more runs like that from him, because until that point, he's been virtually shut down.
And based on where they are right now in this game, you would expect the ball to be in the air. But his ability to push those types of runs, you can get big chunk plays on the ground as well. And he just provided one.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown.
Yeah,
and so far on this drive, so good. They moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
On first down, they'll run with Hunt. Oh, that's just not fair. And now room to run. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
Run of the jet sweep, Landry. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jarvis Landry. A 9-yard touchdown run. And once again, the Browns are back in front. Hunt going to run for it. And he'll get into the end zone to push the lead up to a field goal. So that effort gives him a 3-point cushion and guarantees that a field goal going forward won't beat them.
Yeah, that's really good strategy because that's all you care about. Not getting beat at this stage. At least give your team a fighting chance.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Pittsburgh set to take over again on offense. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now it's Roethlisberger. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Taking it about the 36. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. Kareem Hunt and the rest of the offense making their way back out there. He's looking sharp here so far in the 3rd quarter, Charles.
It appears that the halftime gave him a little bounce. You know, came out, springing his legs, a little pep in his step, and he's taking off and running really well in the 3rd quarter.
Sometimes we talk about how guys don't want halftime to come. Some guys, they're happy when that break gets there.
You never know which way it's going to go. He's taking advantage of it in this one, though.
Mayfield's throw into the hands of Hooper.
Oh, gotcha.
The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense. So you have people around the ball.
Just change how the button works.
And you don't give up much right after the catch.
Now I have to hold it to get to my broadcast. So just tapping it.
And Mayfield again with the interception, his 3rd. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
How'd you know you were young?
A whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
But you know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on 1st down. And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the 1st. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. Over the middle, that's caught by Claypool. And he will have the Steelers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Now Roethlisberger on 1st down. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Tommy Togiai.
I think you'd agree that looked like the right call from up here.
No doubt about it. What everyone has to understand is that the officials are going to be right on the play each and every time. You may not like the call, but they're usually spot on.
They'll throw on 1st down with Roethlisberger.
Touchdown! Whoa. Nice.
Juju Smith-Schuster. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Steelers have once again taken the lead.
One-handed catch. Oh, hell yeah.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go off and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor in effect.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And that will make this a 4-point game. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it ends with the Steelers finding the end zone. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Browns offense heading back out to take possession. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4's kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, it's interesting. What do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Mayfield down. And he's got the hook up to Landry. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. That catch good for only a couple.
It could be done. killer first quarter, man.
On second down, it's Hunt. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
He'll get this one underneath to Hunt. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line, and that is not near enough.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a fourth down?
Here's J.K. Scott now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. This will be fielded at the 17. A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. They'll start the drive with Harris. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. I'm sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Trailing in the 4th, this close of a game, that's a penalty you just can't afford.
It's an absolute killer, and it's one that drives coaches and teammates insane.
They hand this off to Harris, and he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
On second down, it's Drake. Drake with a 1st down and more, and down to the 27-yard line. 42 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. That's the run he's been waiting for, Charles. He's been bottled up all game. That run alone got him more yards than he had in all his previous carries combined.
And don't think for a second he doesn't know that, because every back that I know can almost calculate every yard with every step that they take. Had to be frustrated because of what's happened during the game. Has to feel a lot better after that run.
Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. And on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously. But at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. On the give, this is Harris. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Calling a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. A gain of 4 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Trust our free agents. There he is.
Really?
Top 1. Yeah, we sign him and save him for you. Trade him to you.
Yeah.
What the fuck? He's expensive. You'll probably be able to get him back after your game. Did you accidentally cut him in cut downs?
I don't know. I don't think so, because it asks you to confirm.
They're going for it. This is Harris. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5.
Because of who you signed.
They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more
guess
than that.
Is when you signed left end Darryl Taylor.
They convert on 4th down.
Darryl Taylor? Who the fuck is that?
Left end?
Oh, god damn it, because of Ed Oliver. Why wouldn't it tell me that I didn't have an... Brad must not have it, or I must not have it set up right. But it probably auto-fills.
Yeah, that's probably Brad.
This one up.
Go in and see.
On the ground, it's Harris. That's a gain of 4 here in the 4th quarter, with them leading by 4 on the scoreboard.
But a spotlight hit him once already tonight as he got into the end zone. He was trying to make it a double spotlight, wasn't he?
That's going to take away the
defense, bottling
awesome
him up,
contract.
not letting him get in for the second score there. Extra bulk up front for 2nd and inches. 3 tight ends. Roethlisberger will throw. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Taysom Hill there to make the grab. And the Steelers are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
Not having enough.
Well, that's certainly an important touchdown there and makes this a 2-score game.
Wait,
as we've seen, the lead is safe in this one with the way these two offenses have lit up the scoreboard. I would imagine that on their sidelines, they're both yelling at their defenses, hey, you want to get involved here? One big play from you, that could win the game for us.
Boswell goes, extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11.
Season experience.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
I don't know why practice reps was set to auto for me.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
Still roster.
But the football going back over now to the Cleveland Browns.
Yeah,
the script really is flipped for them.
I didn't know if that was something.
And now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit.
Yeah, well, I think it's the league setting, right? That's what you're under?
I can change it.
Mayfield
the roster
maybe
now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Maybe we each can.
Mayfield.
That's what I'm saying. It's probably something because it's a team setting.
That's Anthony Schwartz.
Oh, all right.
Because you can auto-progress players and
auto-progress. Oh, you know what? You're probably right. Because I've always been commissioner, so I've always said it right, as
you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Now left side on the swing pass. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. So that was a disaster. A big loss there with 2nd down coming up. Here's Mayfield. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A gain there of 21 yards. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Mayfield throwing complete there to Hooper. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
Why is Coach firing?
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Mayfield with it once more. And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones.
How are you?
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
I don't know if it really
They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. Mayfield gives this one to Hunt.
In a franchise.
Or
maybe it's for when a guy gets later in his
career. Going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. And this is caught.
Come on!
So hang on now. Things just got a little bit more interesting here in the final minute.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term.
And now remember, all touchdowns are reviewed in a tight game like this.
Just went over 200 yards.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Tough there, good pass, hit the hands, he just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere, seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Get you all the way in.
Designed to simulate the way your career can go.
I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
So if you turn it off,
and he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. Roethlisberger to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Shit. Give him the ball back.
And Boswell's kick is good. And the drive will wind up using from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do. We kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
Now Mayfield and the Browns down by 8. A little over 40 seconds to go. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down. Mayfield. Pass caught by Hooper. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. The Browns trying to get back and set quickly here. Time ticking away. Into the hands of Beckham. And he's going to pick up the first down here as that clock continues to run.
If they're hurt.
The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout
make a difference
as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go.
Like that anyways.
Mayfield to throw. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. This defense hasn't had the best showing in this game. A critical knockdown there. If they can hang on, I guess the end will kind of justify the means.
Certainly, and just think of it this way. It may not be the quantity of the plays that they've had, because those haven't been great, but they get a few more quality ones like that that can finish things off for them.
One last shot from Mayfield here. That's complete to Peoples-Jones. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, my friend, for the players, it's good for them to get that first game under their belts. For you and I, that first Thursday night game, also good for us to get that under our belts, wasn't it?
It was no longer preseason. We were into the regular season, the first game of the year. And you know, all eyes were watching this when everyone was excited that football was back.
And it's just special. You could just feel it. It's so good to have the pigskin back out there. It'll be crisp fall weather before we know it.
You got that right, but I love the build-up to it, right? All day long anticipating it. And then we got here and we saw a game, the first game of the year. Let's keep going.
So for Pittsburgh, they begin the new campaign with a victory here in front of the home crowd in the Thursday opener. And now they'll have a few extra days here before they face Cincinnati next week. Meanwhile, for the Browns, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Baltimore Ravens. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.